hello there. Don't be alarmed. We're just preparing your listening device for Scuba Radio, the world's first radio show devoted to diving. We do this, of course, by filling the radio with water. Don't worry, we're professionals. Thanks to me, you won't even get wet. You see, I've crammed every appendage of my body into the cracks and crevices of your radio, ensuring an airtight seal. By the way, don't touch your on-off knob. That's a very sensitive area. Anyway, I should remind you, we believe in the buddy system just like diving, so don't listen alone. Call your buddy and tell them that Scuba Radio is about to begin.
We're gonna start a new life under the sea.
So, am I gonna drown?
Of course not. Just stay calm and let the gentle currents relax your every muscle.
Under the sea, under the sea.
Did it just get warmer?
There'll be no accusations, just friendly crustaceans under the sea.
Where the hell are the sharks?
And now, here's your dive guide for Scuba Radio, Greg the Dive Master.
And welcome. This is the world's first radio show devoted to diving. I am Greg the Dive Master. Happy 4th of July weekend to you. Hopefully you're making the best of it. And, we're going to try to do the best. Well, excuse me, Barry. What did you say?
No, I'm looking at Vinny's Scuba Radio banjo in the background.
He has a Scuba Radio banjo. What the hell's wrong
right
with you?
there.
No, it's
What
a
is-
dive clock.
It's a dive clock. You can see this on YouTube Live or Facebook Live, YouTube, Twitch.
I bought it for, I'm bringing it to Florida for Bugfest because I think Walt's going to need more decorations in his bar.
I thought you were going to say he can't read. His eyes are going, so you got to bring him a really large clock.
That
Put
too,
it on
but
his wrist.
Yeah, exactly.
So good.
Yeah, a nice diver timepiece.
Well,
Vinny Two Tanks has
I just thought it would
secured.
be thoughtful because he's going to need more decoration. You guys should get him something.
Oh, okay. No, you're putting the onus on us now. We have to
Well, I got him
help.
something.
Well, for the
house
new
warming
expanded,
thing to do.
enlarged tiki bar there at the Gomez Hilton.
Exactly.
Right. See, Vinny Two Tanks is thinking ahead for Bugfest here at
He's
the
going to
end
need a
of
lot
July.
more decorations, you know.
Vinny wants a good room in the Hilton.
No, I got to plunge in thanks to Greg.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's
I'm
all
styling.
set. Barry, you're way behind. You better start brown nosing Cam Wald, or you're going to be out of luck there, buddy.
You forget
for
I
Bugfest.
live down here already.
Yeah, but you're it's like a half an hour away from Lauderdale by the Sea, aren't you? You're
No,
too
I'm
far.
An hour away. I'm
An hour. See, it's even worse. You better start brown nosing big time, buddy.
Go get a helicopter.
Yeah. So, as you can hear, we have Barry the Bugger. We have Vinny Two Tanks, Bubble Boy with us as well. CJ is threatening to join us. He's running a little bit late, I guess, probably because he celebrated a birthday this week. And I'm guessing he's hungover, a little bit behind schedule. Is that a fair assumption there, Bubble Boy? What do you think?
Absolutely, Greg.
Yeah. So he
Or
could
him.
be hungover. He could be, I don't know, Vinny, what do you think?
Or he's drumming underwater and doing his other favorite sport at the same time.
He's an underwater drummer. Is what that?
Yeah.
I know. Do you know something that I don't? Did he get a new drum set for his birthday or something this week, or what? Are you just guessing? You're just guessing.
He put out a photo of a guy drumming underwater, and he goes, "My two favorite things I could do together."
Oh, right. I did see that on Facebook.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's just what he would rather do
Yeah.
than be here, I guess. But I don't know. We'll find out when he shows up, and then we'll hit him up. Maybe between us guys, we'll say he has to bring, or he has to secure 3 items to cover Bubble Boy, Barry, and myself for the Gomez Hilton. And then we won't have to get squat. How about that?
Good idea.
I like that.
We'll just keep
No,
that
no, we
between
already
us.
got something for him.
What do you
Okay.
mean you already got something? Vinny
No,
got
no,
something.
we-
You didn't
no.
get something, Barry.
I always bring him something. I always bring him the best rum he can get.
No, a decoration for the new expanded.
That's
bar.
right.
When
gonna
he's
do a
done
lot-
drinking from the rum bottle, he can hang the bottle up.
Perfect. All right.
Stick
So
What do you
candle
think
in
the
there and
foundation of the Gomez Hilton is built upon? Hello?
Yeah, bottles of rum.
Yes.
And then you stick a candle in it and you have a lighting system.
Okay. All right.
I mean, you
Well,
got to
there's-
think ahead here.
You say, if you say so. I will tell you, obviously we're here at the beginning of July. We only got about 3 weeks. Well, depending on how you look at it, I guess 4 weeks for lobster mini season in Florida. And we're talking about Bugfest by the Sea there at Lauderdale by the Sea. We're all going. The Scuba Radio crew is going to be out there. It's going to be the first real outdoor diving event, I think, of the year. since this whole COVID thing. This is going to be the first big event. And I will tell you, our friends at Shearwater have given us a Peregrine dive computer to give away at the event. How about that? That's news to you, isn't it, Vinny? You're like, oh, hell yeah.
That would be a hell of a thing to win.
Heck yeah.
Vinny is just retired from the ScubaRadio scuba crew to become an eligible.
Okay. Well, maybe. We'll see. We got equalizers to give away. The lobster snare, lobstersnare.net or lobsterlooper.com. Check it out.
I got a Scuba Pro.
Oh, okay. He's already got a computer, so he's all
I'll take the
set.
Scuba Jet, Greg.
Well,
that's another good one.
I don't know for certain, but there is a chance that we may have a Scuba Jet to give away. But if not, I'm going to have my Scuba Jets on hand for our crew to kind of navigate the waters off of Lauderdale by the Sea and snag those lobsters.
And you're going to be giving away one of your ScubaRadio guitars, correct?
That is incorrect, as usual, Barry. But yeah, I am displaying one prominently on Facebook.
He's giving
and
one
YouTube.
away to himself.
Yeah,
Yeah, the best
that's
giveaway
right.
ever.
I do have 3 new ones now, so it isn't like I have, I do have spares, but they all have their specific roles. I may bring 1 or 2 of them to Bugfest, just to kind of make some racket. Maybe sit in with the Scuba Cowboy when he's jamming away and entertaining all the lobster hunters for the events that we have. The kickoff party that Tuesday night, Bugfest by the Sea. Just Google it, and we got a link to it there at ScubaRadio.com too for the Bugfest event if you want to participate. Plunge Beach Hotel is the host hotel, as Vinny mentioned earlier. And I know they're excited about having everybody out, and they're having a big weekend this weekend, actually, for the 4th of July. Now, I will tell you that if you've been watching the news, there is some rumblings of a storm working its way up from the south up through Florida. The first, it looks like it may not be a full hurricane, but it's going to be, like a pretty good tropical depression. And I don't think it'll be a big deal. I'm hoping it won't be. But on the positive side of the coin for this is that this could be the thing that would stir up the lobsters right before mini season, get them all like crazy.
It would have to make a big right turn and head up the East Coast, not the West Coast.
Incorrect.
Correct.
Just the storm itself, the depression itself would stir up the waters enough to spook the lobsters and make them start walking.
That happened one year, Greg. We went down there. I think it was my first time down there. We went.
That's right, but that was after season had opened, though, Bubble Boy. So this is, season doesn't even open till the first Saturday of August.
Yeah.
So we got away. So this is a little early storm, but anything that can stir them up, I think, is a good thing for lobster season because they get confused, and then we kind of sneak up on them for the mini season.
If it's stirred up the ocean, yeah. But the way the storm turns counterclockwise, and it's on the West Coast, that means the wind's coming off the west side. The seas will actually be pretty flat.
Well, yeah, but still, you get the whole depression aspect of it. It's not just the seas, Barry. Come on, think positive. Work with me. Work with me, okay?
We have 3 weeks to get another storm to come in.
Barry, have you taken your meds today?
No, I have not.
Yeah. Well, by thinking positive, I'm not encouraging another storm, Barry. I'm just saying.
Well, you have a better chance of catching lobster if they're on the east side. So, go out there and start doing a dance for just a little tropical storm up the coast.
Well, maybe just do a lobster dance.
You could do that too.
Maybe that's what we need to do. Kind of learn from our ancestors. And maybe we ought to come up with a lobster dance to kind of draw them in as we approach mini season. If we put all our diving heads together, maybe we could just do some kind of mind meld thing that would call them mentally. I mean, the UFO report came out this week, right? So there's all kinds of crazy crap going on in the oceans right now.
Yeah, that report said...
we don't know what the hell it is.
They are.
But
right.
There's something there.
They paid a lot of money for that answer.
Yeah. Well, it's just the beginning. But they're there. They have
They're there.
admitted that the UFOs exist, and they don't know what the heck they are. I'm
You want to bring
thinking.
the lobsters, then you got to bring in a bunch of lady lobsters and put them out there. That'll bring all.
All
the
right,
oil.
you're going to go down the sexual avenue of attracting the lobsters. How about we just put Barry in a tutu, throw him in the ocean?
No, that'll scare them away.
You think? It'll
Yeah.
scare the divers away, but
Yeah,
I don't know. The lobsters might be a little bit into that kind of kinky thing.
I don't think so.
Yeah. Casey, the
What
tobacco.
What if
Yeah.
lobsters are baby aliens?
Well, there you. Hey, you know what?
We're all
Casey
in trouble.
might be onto something. We may have identified these UFOs long time ago as divers. Because have you seen a lobster? Oh my gosh, it does look like it's from an alien or something. All right, more coming up. Stay close.
This is the Worldwide Scuba Radio Network.
Need an escape from reality for a while? Your favorite scuba action star, Mike Scott, is back in an all-new audiobook, Cayman Cowboys: Reefs Under Pressure. From the brilliant mind of author Eric Douglas comes the thriller that started it all. Listen as Mike unravels the death of a girl, the protest of new development, and the systemic destruction of coral reefs, all against the stunning backdrop of Grand Cayman Island. This one's got it all: submarines, kidnapping, betrayal, and more.
He didn't even have fins or a mask to let him see in the water. He was going to be slow and blind. If it weren't for the float, he knew there would be no way he would ever make it to the surface. When he was ready and completely relaxed, he wrapped his arms through the straps of the seat cushion and gently slid into the water.
Dive back into adventure with Cayman Cowboys. Also available, Oil and Water, Return to Cayman, Turks and Chaos, and Lionfish. Download all 5 audiobooks now at Amazon, booksbyeric.com, or audible.com.
Come as a guest, leave as a friend. It's a philosophy that comes from the top down at Explorer Ventures liveaboards. It doesn't matter if you're traveling solo, with a buddy, or group. Explorer Ventures does the liveaboard dive experience right. For proof, know Explorer Ventures has one of the best repeat customer stats in the dive industry. They're also the official liveaboard company of Scuba Radio. You've likely heard us talk about Explorer Ventures Scuba Radio scuba cruise trips many times, and we invite you to join us on the next one. However, whether we're on board with you or not, I'll bet an Explorer Ventures liveaboard trip will be one of the best dive experiences you've ever had. It just doesn't get any better. Saba St. Kitts, Turks and Caicos, the Galapagos, Maldives, Indonesia, humpback whales, and the Silver Banks, new destinations and itineraries are being added all the time. Call one of their talented travel consultants to find the Explorer Ventures liveaboard experience that's just right for you. 1-800-322-3577. That's 1-800-322-3577. Or visit explorerventures.com. That's explorerventures.com.
Scuba Radio.
Prepare to rig for dive!
Your surface interval is complete. You're now clear to dive with Scuba Radio.
Scuba Radio.
The world's first radio show devoted to diving.
Scuba Radio.
Dive, dive, dive.
Rob Hayes. Forward, hard.
What is it? Well, they're celebrating the revolution. It's the 4th of July.
Too many hats.
CJ just showed up. And
Oh, it's my fault.
Yep. I'm blaming you.
I blame
And
you.
your damn birthday.
I blame you for not changing the locks on the front door.
What?
Because I easily got in.
Ah. So much for that security.
I would just like to take this time, if I could, on your platform to say, free Britney.
Okay. All right. She's in Bimini.
Poor kid.
So she's in exile, so to speak, in Bimini. We're talking about the Aqua Gypsy, right?
No.
What? No.
Talking about Britney Spears.
Oh, Britney Spears. Oh, I thought you were
Come
talking
on,
about
man.
Britney the Aqua Gypsy.
Get your head out of your ass.
Okay, if I have to. But, okay, well.
I say that out of love.
See, Britney the Aqua Gypsy, I mean, she needs no freedom.
Right.
She's
I
doing,
wasn't different
she's doing
Britney.
what every diver would like to be doing this
See, look
weekend.
to your right. That's the Britney I'm talking about.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, there's that. There is that whole Britney Spears
It's an important issue, and I'd like to shed some light on it. But
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Nobody cares.
Talk about scuba.
It's not all you'd like to shed light on.
Okay.
I don't follow.
Yeah, I don't either. Does anyone? I didn't think so. All right. Well, anyway, welcome back to Scuba Radio. That's what I meant to say. I was just thrown there a little bit. This is the world's first radio show devoted to diving, and I was not kidding. Brittany is in Bimini.
Do we need to give you a cognitive test?
No, just the typical meds will work.
Okay.
All right.
Welcome to Just Plain Radio.
You, Barry!
Oh, he's really mad. Look at him. He's turning pink.
So,
Greg's turning pink.
Brittany is threatening to join us from Bimini and rub it into the rest of the Scuba Radio Scuba Squad. Say, suck it, losers. I'm in the Bahamas if you're not.
That's certainly suck it, loser criteria.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I mean, if she's there, I haven't got the official text, but she's threatening to join us.
What
at some point.
exactly is it we are supposed to suck? I'm unclear.
You'll have to ask her when she checks in and tells us. Probably a conch. The pistol of the conch.
There's a similarity here.
Yeah.
There's something strange going on.
What do you mean?
I actually booked a trip to Bimini in September, and now Brittany had to go first.
So you're going in September, and she beat you to the punch.
I was going to go there and see the state of the sharks and see what the situation is and meet with the keeper of the Bimini Scuba.
Yeah.
And she went there first.
Now, when does this happen, Casey?
He said September. Pay attention.
He booked it in September.
Oh,
I booked it in September.
But when are you going?
September.
Yeah.
He booked it for September.
Okay. Or he booked it. Yeah. I think you just made it way more confusing.
And she just had to go before I did.
Well, evidently, I don't know.
I don't think it's personal.
I think it is. She says.
Way to be mature about it, though.
She goes, I heard Casey talking about going to Bimini. I'll show that son of a bitch.
That's exactly what happened.
Yeah, probably right.
She didn't just upstage me.
Just because she
Doesn't take much.
tried to start the hashtag screw Casey.
Yeah.
And did have a URL, screwcasey.com.
Yeah.
I wouldn't take it personally.
No, I think it's pure coincidence.
Did you get your T-shirt in the mail? She mailed them to all of us.
I got a sticker.
I was supposed to wear it today, but
and
I
a
forgot.
tattoo. One of those temporary tattoos.
Yeah, it says screw Casey.
Left butt cheek. You want to see?
No, I'll take your word for it.
Anyway, so yeah, there's a lot going on. I just wish that we were with Brittany.
What's
right now.
behind this animus from Brittany to Casey? Is there a backstory?
Well, just
that something we need to know about.
He was bragging about going to Bimini, and she goes, "I'll show him." I think that's pretty much how it is.
Just a race.
Girl power, that whole
thing. She was
thing.
never going to go to Bimini. She wasn't. But because I said I was going to go,
right,
she had to go now.
Uh-huh. I think that's the deal.
Well, let's test this theory. Tell her you're planning on going somewhere else and see if she goes there too.
Okay, yeah, that would be a good, little.
I'm going straight to hell.
No, you're.
Oh yeah.
Tell her you're going to India.
No, he's going to Lake Titicaca.
Of course he is.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I guess we got a plan when she does check in. But at this point, she's probably been listening, and it's like, I'm not going to talk to those morons. What the hell's wrong with you?
No, she's probably hanging out with
like all the other guests there.
Son and
but let's be honest. I mean, it was CJ's birthday this week. She could have invited you for your birthday.
Yeah.
It's the 4th of July.
It would be the neighborly thing to do.
It would have been patriotic.
She did wish me
us.
a happy birthday, though.
Patriotic.
So
yeah,
I did get that.
Yeah. I mean, but we're left home in America while she's over in the Bahamas this weekend. Yeah, CJ's even wearing the shirt, as you can see on YouTube and Facebook Live today.
I'm what?
On YouTube and Facebook Live.
America.
No, what am I wearing?
He is wearing America T-shirt.
Who is
I love that
or
man.
baseball shirt, I guess.
You said CJ.
Yeah.
Oh, CJ. Well, CJ, Casey.
Greg, rethink that test.
You guys look the same, kind of. Put on a hat.
Man.
Do you see this?
Come on.
Hey, don't show me that. That's not very nice. Anyway, we do have a lot to discuss and catch up on this week. One is your birthday. What did you do, by the way? Anything exciting?
I'm on like day 3 of celebrations.
Yes. I mean, did you get any like diver gifts for your birthday?
I got gift cards and different gift cards and stuff. I didn't get any dive stuff.
No
but
dive stuff.
I could buy some dive stuff with the gift card.
Okay. Well, there's that. Well, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I got some booze.
Booze.
Yeah, I don't know why people got this idea. I like vodka.
What are the?
I got two
I don't know
bottles.
where they would
booze.
get that idea after years of doing Scuba Radio happy hour.
Booze.
And seeing
After
it.
doing years of scuba radio, he should like booze, tequila, rum, bourbon. What
Yes,
else can
yes,
I
sir.
name? Jaeger.
No Jaeger. I can't do Jaeger.
Yeah.
You've
I
outgrown
black out on
Jaeger.
that and lose large chunks of time.
Well, I thought we would celebrate CJ's birthday on the day today, or on the show today, but it's
I'm going to go.
But it's America's birthday.
I didn't
so-
have time because I was rushing in. I knew I was late, so
Yeah.
I skipped the bar.
Right, so your
But
party's off.
next-
Sorry.
No, next break, I'm there. I
What do
think I still have tonic from 3 weeks ago.
There is a chance. There is a concoction or two left over from your previous visits to
I
the
do
Scuba
know.
Radio
I know I have vodka.
studio.
I'm not sure about the tonic, but I think.
Okay. All right, if you say so. But we have that. We have the 4th of July to celebrate. So it's America's birthday as well as yours.
Right.
This week.
It's slightly older than me.
And how you celebrate as a diver is extremely important, I think. I mean, I'm wondering
Grilling.
about grilling. That's all you
Grilling and drinking.
So you're thinking how to celebrate as a diver is to break out the wieners.
Lighting off fireworks underwater.
Okay, maybe we'll find out what it is all about next. Stay close.
Scuba Radio. Scuba Radio.
Conventional underwater scooters can be heavy, unwieldy, and underpowered. At just over 8 pounds and with speeds of up to 7 miles per hour, the Scuba Jet Pro dive scooter is a game changer and fits in your dive bag. The Scuba Jet Pro uses an eco-friendly jet engine with impeller technology. With adapters, it can even power paddleboards, canoes, kayaks, and all kinds of water sports equipment. It's the most versatile scooter you'll ever own. Learn more and get the Scuba Jet Pro at ScubaJet.com. That's ScubaJet.com.
Hosting a radio show about scuba diving, flying, and boating is one of the best gigs on the planet. It's actually part of my job to check out and report on cool new products I personally use to enhance my diving, flying, and boating adventures. However, I do believe in sharing the joy, and this is why I wanted to tell you about Nanook Professional Protective Cases. Nanook cases are designed to protect the most sensitive equipment in the harshest environments. From their high-impact NK7 resin to their exclusive Power Claw latches, Nanook has raised the bar for those of you that demand the best protection for your gear. Plus, Nanook cases generally cost less than similar products currently on the market. From an iPhone to a full set of dive gear, whatever you need to shield from the elements, Nanook Professional Protective Cases has the size, shape, and color for you. Go to nanook.com. That's NANUK.com for Nanook Professional Protective Cases. The evolution of protection.
Hey, baby, what's going down?
Later, nerd.
Are you lacking with the ladies?
Nope.
Enhance your scuba superpowers with a new Scuba Radio hat.
Wow, nice hat.
Just picked it up at ScubaRadio.com.
Buy 2 Scuba Radio hats and get free shipping.
Need a dive buddy, sexy?
Always. And I got a Scuba Radio hat for you, too.
New Scuba Radio hats are now available at ScubaRadio.com.
So cool.
Order yours today, or stay a loser.
Let me tell you about a friend I know. He's got the world's first scuba diving radio show. So now everywhere I am, and everywhere I go, the first thing that I tune to is Scuba Radio.
This is the world's first radio show devoted to diving. I am Greg the Dive Master. We're going to check in with Jerry the Diver Guy, Kamal DiMartini, even the Dive God. They're all hanging out together in South Florida. I don't know if it's like a pre-hurricane party, or I don't know. It's just a get-together of diving friends and legends. And they're hanging out this afternoon, and we're threatening to have them on the show with our finger on the dump button. Because they're not diving. They're hanging out at a bar, and it's a bunch of divers. So what do you think's going to happen?
This won't be good.
Yeah.
Couple of legends and
let me
Jerry.
get this straight. Brittany went to Bimini, and the dive god said, "I have to get out of here."
Possibly. That I don't know. We'll have to find out for ourselves and see what the dive god says. But we are going to try to connect with them in just a bit and see if we can find out what is going on down there in South Florida.
I think
today.
I know what's going on.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I know what's going on, too.
They're celebrating CJ's birthday.
Shenanigans.
America. Or they're having a pre-hurricane party.
America.
All of that.
Yeah. It could be a little bit of everything. But, those are just 3 of the divers I know. There could be a whole bunch of other diving legends because they were getting together, some of Neil's buddies. Maybe Peter Hughes is on site. Who knows?
You mean Peter Huge?
Yes, that guy. That is exactly it. And who knows? There could be explosives, on hand and stuff like that. But, and by that,
This
I mean.
might not go well for the new tiki hut roof.
Well, no, I think it'll be fine. When I say explosives, I mean Jerry the diver guy after having lunch at Taco Bell. So that is what we have set for the next.
What's going on?
We're going to try to see if we can make this happen.
Not a pretty picture.
And basically, you've been warned. Right. That's
Make a
next
run for the border.
on the first radio show devoted to diving.
This is the Worldwide Scuba Radio Network.
Scuba Radio. Scuba Radio.
I normally don't have a burger, a brat, and a steak, but it is 4th of July. And I need the energy if I'm going to start blowing crap up. And that's what the founding fathers would want.
Love the 4th of July, love the 4th of July. I do it up big on the 4th of July. 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 4.
This is the world's first radio show devoted to diving.
Please make that stop.
The 4th of July. I think that's what she was trying to say.
God, you managed to find the worst patriotic song ever.
Greatest song on the planet. Got it. And Scuba Radio, Scuba Squad connected via the web. That includes Barry the Bugger, Bubble Boy, Vinny Two Tanks, Casey the Tobacco Nut.
America!
And now, Jerry the Diver Guy, along with, I believe he's with the Dive God and Camel DiMartini in
He's
South
somewhere
Florida.
purple.
Where are you, Jerry? What's going on? He has no idea. He can't hear a word we're saying.
He's already.
What's going on? It's a little loud in here.
Little loud there at the South Point Raw Bar, I believe, is where they're hanging.
That's your ear.
Yeah, we can see inside his ear on Facebook Live.
We're chilling out right now. The party's getting started.
Okay, so the shots have started. Who's there, Jerry? What can you tell us?
Let's see. There is. Let me flip this camera around.
Okay. Well,
Why are we staring at his ear?
Yeah.
Who is that?
I see
We
Cam
got
Walt.
Walt here,
Yeah.
and of course Lori.
Yeah, Lori
and the
Lockman. Yeah.
dive god himself over there,
Right.
trying to sweet talk some lady.
Yes.
But the dive god is sitting right over there.
I see him. Yes. So we got the dive guy.
So, but we're loading up right now with all the beautiful ladies, Greg. Where are you at?
Well, I'm doing a radio show that we do every Saturday at this time.
What radio show, Greg? Come on, you got to do better than this, man.
Okay. All right.
It's South Florida, buddy. It's party season.
All right. Well, so what is the get together for exactly, Jerry? Why are you doing this?
We're having a chicken wing talk here. Come on.
A chicken wing talk. That was the only thing I didn't mention earlier as far as the celebration.
We're going to eat them.
Okay. All right. So that makes perfectly good sense for the 4th of July, CJ's birthday, hurricane pre-party. Let's talk chicken wings. Okay. All right. He can't. This is so great.
Hey, jam a drumstick in your ear.
Yeah. It's so great on Facebook. All we see is Jerry's ear. It's amazing.
That's the speaker.
We're
That's
giving
what
him
he's listening to.
we're giving him an ear exam right now. And I got to tell you got a waxy buildup in there.
Clean?
No, you have a waxy buildup that you're going to need to stick, jab something in there. And
just put some tartar sauce in there.
There you go.
Clear it right up.
Right. Tartar sauce is, that'll fix it right up.
If
Yeah.
we're at the raw bar, we got raw oysters, Greg.
That'll
All
work
right.
too.
Yeah, that looks like the gooey mess in his ear. Is one of those
Little bit.
oysters right there. Yeah. All right. Well, I'll let you get back to it. Sounds like it's a little too noisy for you to talk to us.
Thanks for the nausea.
All right, Jerry, get back to drinking and messing with the ladies.
I hope by the time we're off the air, I'll have an appetite.
You think?
I hope.
Yeah.
I don't know.
There I see.
That was
I see
pretty
the dive god
disgusting.
now, though. That's a great picture of Jerry and Neil Watson. I can't see them both right now.
There we go.
Yeah. Good. And there's Lori. Hi, guys. How you doing? Yeah, so we can see them, but we can't talk to them. It's a little too noisy there at South Point Raw Bar this afternoon in South Florida. So, they're talking chicken wings because they can. No, it used to be a thing where the dive god and Lori and a bunch of diving celebrities would get together like once a month and have a chicken wing party.
I love it.
And they would get together over chicken wings, talk diving,
That's awesome.
shoot the
We should do
stuff.
that up here.
What, have chicken wings?
Have a chicken wing party once a month. Hell yeah.
No.
Why? You don't like them?
No, not
What's
really.
wrong with you?
No, they're not good for
I
you.
thought you were a real man.
Oh, those little chickens. Don't you feel sorry for them?
No, they're delicious.
Well, they are delicious, but they're just little ones, little chickens. Okay. Anyway, I would rather just celebrate your birthday or
Okay.
America's birthday or have a pre-hurricane party.
All of it.
Which, I don't think it's
roll
gonna
it
be a
all up into
hurricane.
one. It's going to piss itself out.
Okay. That's the technical
Yes.
meteorological
Yes.
term.
I saw that on my app on my phone. It said, probably piss itself out.
Okay. All right. Well, there we go.
Can I
Now
say
we
that
know.
on the air, piss?
No, you can't actually. Not supposed to. All right. Well, Neil, Neil's listening. Now he can get a good.
Nice angle.
Oh,
Damn it,
golly.
there's Jerry's ear again.
No, that was Neil's ear.
No,
We're comparing Neil's. We're comparing ear
Eels?
canals. Oh, golly. It's live radio. You never know.
Watch the language.
Yeah, sorry.
Don't say golly.
No, but we do have I don't know. Neil, can you hear me? Neil, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay. Well, I told Jerry he could sign off so you guys can get back to the more important stuff like drinking.
Sucking oysters.
Yeah. And by the way, your ears look fine.
Ask him if he eats them raw.
We traded the chicken wings for a raw bar.
Yes. Okay. Chicken wings for a raw bar. So there, instead of chicken wings, it's oysters.
Ask Neil if he eats them raw.
Of course he does. Yeah. I think he does.
I want to hear him
And
say it.
those were oysters. That wasn't the gooey mess out of Jerry, the diver guy's ear.
I swear to God, I'm going to vomit all over your floor.
Yeah. Anyway, it is. Did I mention it's 4th of July weekend? And
Yeah, it's tomorrow's 4th.
Yeah. So it's kind of like a little bit of loosey-goosey kind of version of the show
super
today.
loose.
What are the odds?
Well, I knew because, I knew you.
How are you going to celebrate the 4th of July, or should you celebrate underwater? Have you ever wanted to do an underwater dive?
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get underwater because I think the weather's going to be not great tomorrow. So I'm going to fire up the grill. I might jump in a pool, but not with any dive gear.
Yeah. Well, I mean, would you want to see fireworks while you're underwater? Would you like to do that?
No.
What do you mean, no? I think that'd be awesome. Casey, you've done that, haven't you?
Lit fireworks underwater?
No, watched fireworks while you were diving.
Oh yeah. If you're in nice clear water, it kind of is cool to lay on your back and watch them explode. Yeah.
Right.
It's really hard to light them though underwater.
What?
A few years ago, Greg, we did that. It didn't go too good.
What do you mean we did that? When did we? I don't remember doing this.
That we did that about 5 or 6 years ago with Bill Keevan, if you remember.
I don't remember any of this. Did
yeah.
I pass out or something or black out
You
or?
passed out.
Okay.
Jerry remembers a lot of things that nobody else does.
I don't remember any of this.
You need to go research the archives, and you will know what I'm talking about.
I have no time for this, Jerry. Please.
I can't even get him to go back to do an anniversary show to
That's
pull
right.
clips.
Just explain what you remember, because I don't recall this.
Well, we did a underwater 4th of July celebration, and it went up in smoke.
It was a bit, Greg. I think I remember what he's talking about. It was a bit.
It was like
It was your
radio
lame,
tomfoolery.
Your lame idea for a bit. And you're like, what if we do this? I'm like, no, that's stupid. That'll suck.
So
Jerry remembers it.
So I actually did block it out because it was such a bad bit.
Yeah.
It was so bad that you had to block it out, Greg.
Okay.
Greg blocks out a lot.
Well, so what was the idea? That we went underwater and set off fireworks, or what?
I guess you went underwater and tried to light a match.
Yeah, it was pretty.
No, that doesn't sound like me. I would never do anything that stupid.
Again, it was just a bit.
I think you have me confused with someone like Barry.
It was theater of the mind.
Okay.
Theater of the disaster.
Well, I mean, there are things you could do underwater, though. I mean, like, I know we've talked about this in years gone past, where people would set off bottle rockets and shoot them off.
You could dive with an American flag. That'd be kind of cool.
Well,
you could shoot bottle rockets in the water.
Right, exactly.
Later, I'm gonna drop my pants and fire a rocket. As Don Rickles used to say, the great Don Rickles.
Birthday.
Oh golly, yeah, that's not right. There's something wrong with
Celebrate.
you. Something really, really wrong with you.
I know, and you've known that, so
yeah, but you could take a bottle rocket, set it, you light it, and then aim it for the water, and it'll explode underwater. If you do it like I don't know, you got to time it right.
You could do that with a firecracker or an M80.
Yeah, and it makes like this.
But I wouldn't that harm this?
Half a stick of dynamite.
Wouldn't that harm the
that's
sea
a bit
life?
much. No, a firecracker would just make a
the
small
easiest way to go fishing.
Well, it would a firecracker would just make a small round bubble, wouldn't it? Yeah, it looked pretty cool.
Usually firecrackers go out.
They go. Oh, firecracker. He knows. Sounds like
Puts him in his butt.
Oh, okay.
Scuba Radio.
Would you like to talk diving? Greg the Dive Master's all toweled down and ready to take your call now. Call Scuba Radio at 1-888-88-SCUBA.
Come as a guest, leave as a friend. It's a philosophy that comes from the top down at Explorer Ventures liveaboards. It doesn't matter if you're traveling solo, with a buddy, or group. Explorer Ventures does the liveaboard dive experience right. For proof, know Explorer Ventures has one of the best repeat customer stats in the dive industry. They're also the official liveaboard company of Scuba Radio. You've likely heard us talk about Explorer Ventures Scuba Radio scuba cruise trips many times, and we invite you to join us on the next one. However, whether we're on board with you or not, I'll bet an Explorer Ventures liveaboard trip will be one of the best dive experiences you've ever had. It just doesn't get any better. Saba St. Kitts, Turks and Caicos, the Galapagos, Maldives, Indonesia, humpback whales, and the Silver Banks, new destinations and itineraries are being added all the time. Call one of their talented travel consultants to find the Explorer Ventures liveaboard experience that's just right for you. 1-800-322-3577. That's 1-800-322-3577. Or visit explorerventures.com. That's explorerventures.com.
Power, simplicity, reliability. It's what you demand of your dive computer. And Shearwater delivers. Shearwater evolved out of one tech diver's need for a reliable, easy-to-use rebreather dive computer and quickly became the tech market leader. Now recreational divers have taken notice. The Shearwater Peregrine is a simple, full-color, multi-gas dive computer. It's also the most economical Shearwater dive computer released to date. Check it out and the entire line at shearwater.com. Shearwater. Dive computers for demanding divers.
Larry, I'm freaking out.
Why?
Florida spiny lobster season is almost here and we could end up as a diver's dinner.
Lenny, you and me are the defending tag team hide-and-seek champions.
But they...
And even if they do spot us, we're masters of escape.
Oh yeah, Chris Angel? Try escaping the equalizer.
Oh, crap.
Limit out with the lightweight trigger-operated Equalizer lobster snare. Get yours now at Florida dive retailers and lobsterlooper.com.
Scuba Radio. Scuba Radio.
Prepare to rig for dive!
Your surface interval is complete. You're now clear to dive with Scuba Radio.
Scuba Radio.
The world's first radio show devoted to diving.
Scuba Radio.
Dive, dive, dive.
Hello, this is Koji. I'm a diver, originally from the land of the rising sun. But now, America, my home. You are listening to Scuba Radio, the world's first radio show devoted to diving.
Run! It's Godzilla!
Now, here is someone considered by many to be the Godzilla of diving. Greg the Dive Master, coming Tokyo.
Ah, thank you, Koji. I am Greg the Dive Master. That was quite the intro there. I've never been called the Godzilla of diving before, and I think that's a compliment.
Well, we were
Absolutely
originally
positive.
going to have that say the Enola Gay of diving, but we decided to nix that.
Huh. Okay. So, compliment. That's how I might take it.
Yeah. No, I think King Kong kicked his butt, but
the mighty Casey struck out.
Okay. Yes, there's that.
I hired Barry's joke writers.
Okay.
Yeah,
just
fired
quiet.
them all.
Just stop. I will tell you that I was checking there. Underwater fireworks are a thing, and I think we ought to be the ones to, move forward with this effort to maybe come up with an underwater fireworks display.
How are we going to pull that together in 24 hours?
No, I'm not talking about for this year. It's too late.
Oh, you're planning. You're actually planning for next year.
No, I'm telling you guys to.
No, there's no such thing as a plan on
I'm
this.
kidding. I'm putting the onus on you.
Now, are we talking about underwater viewing of fireworks or actually setting some off underwater to view?
Yes.
I'm very fond of
correct.
my fingers and all my appendages. So
And it will have to do with explosive things, not like, the stuff that Jerry typically does, which is eat Mexican.
I want to be about like 20 yards
away.
away.
A bunch of extra bubbles. It just doesn't go.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a thing. I mean, by the way, next week is Shark Week. Next week from tomorrow, Shark Week on Discovery Channel starts, and evidently they got one of the first night shows with the crew from Jackass. So
And we already got great whites eating Florida divers, so.
Excuse me, Casey, what was that?
There was a Florida diver bitten by a great white just this week.
I thought that was in California.
Well, West Coast, same.
Okay, no, it's not even close. But regardless,
Casey, the tobacco nut news you can't trust.
Yeah. Anyway, I don't know. I mean, I thought there was a surfer or something bit out on the West Coast by a great white, but that had nothing to do with the Jackass crew. They were in the Bahamas actually, and they filmed a few weeks ago. I did get wind of it, but the special is going to help be one of the initial shows for Shark Week on Discovery Channel, and it involves Steve-O, Johnny Knoxville, the entire crew, and they're going to do some crazy hijinks with sharks over there in the Bahamas. And actually, I think it's Bimini. And I don't know, Brittany the Aqua Gypsy is there now, and we have her on Zoom, and you can see her on Facebook Live and YouTube and the works. Brittany, how are you? How are things there?
I'm doing well, thank you. Bimini is flourishing. Come visit.
It's doing well. Have you heard about the Jackass crew being over there? That just was released, by the way.
Yeah, the second that we landed, I mean, obviously everyone's talking about this hurricane, which is not going to happen.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So they were talking about the Jackass. They're like, hey, you're standing in the same bed Steve-O was.
And then, the next topic of conversation was Steve-O.
And Jackass. Right. Okay.
I'm rooting for the Sharks.
Well, you'll have to tune in, I guess, a week from Sunday.
Come on, Sharks.
Find
I'm
out
rooting
how
for the Jets.
How that went. But Brittany, you're over there in Bimini to basically come on the show today and rub it in and call us all a bunch of losers, right?
Let her say it. Tee it up for her.
Go ahead. What do you want to say to the rest of the Scuba Radio Scuba Squad?
Suck
it, losers.
There we go. Yes. I feel honored.
Took her a lot of effort, though. I think she's been lubricated.
What do you mean?
I
What are
beg
the
your
odds?
pardon?
She's in the Bahamas.
Inappropriate.
Yeah.
It's Kalik-a-Clock there in Bimini, is it, Brittany? Is that what he said? It is.
There we go.
It's Kalik-a-Clock.
Cheers.
Are you celebrating the Bahamas or America? Wherever you happen to be, whether you're in America or not. Yeah.
We're doing well. We took the ferry over and highly recommend the ferry.
Yeah.
For anyone that wants to go and dive with Neil Jr. or the Neil Watson and the crew.
Right. You got over there from Miami. You took the ferry over, the fast ferry.
Fort Lauderdale.
Oh, Fort Lauderdale. You picked it up there. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
That's even better. So you got over there. You're able to zip over. It takes a couple hours, maybe tops, right?
Yeah.
And when did you go over? Yesterday, or you've been there a few days?
This morning.
When?
This morning.
Oh, this morning you did this. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So you've just got there. Have you already done a dive in Bimini or no? Look at you. Look at you. So she got over there this morning, been diving. What were you doing? Did you see any sharks, or which dive site in Bimini did you do, Brittany?
Yeah. So we immediately when we got through to the terminal, we went over to Junior's place and put us on a boat. And we did the reef.
Yeah.
And we just kind of dove around. We saw stingrays.
A little bit of everything. Nurse sharks.
Yeah,
all right.
And then we saw. Anyway.
Whole bunch of stuff. All right. I think she's suffering from brain freeze. Her Kalik might be a little too cold for Brittany, the Aqua Gypsy, right now. That's just a guess. But it'll tease you through to hour 2 to find out if she's still with us or has passed out already. All right, how's that?
I think she'll be good.
I think she'll be there. All right, that's coming up. Stay close to the world's first radio show devoted to diving.
Down below if you want to stay in the know. If you be pressurized there, you'll want to be there on Scuba Radio. Let's go!
Scuba Radio. Scuba Radio is a production of Overboard Entertainment Incorporated.
Scuba Radio. This seems the logical place for fish to congregate.
Remember, you can listen live or to archives of past editions of Scuba Radio worldwide over the internet at ScubaRadio.com.
So we're in international waters? Indeed so.
Tell a friend and buddy up with your radio every week for Scuba Radio, the world's first radio show devoted to diving.
Well, it's all very nice here, but we should be going. I miss me wife and me oxygen.
Yes, we all miss our loved ones and gases. Let's go.
The opinions you just heard on Scuba Radio are those of the hosts, callers, and guests.
Okay, what I just heard? Blah, 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 blah.
They are not necessarily those of any station or network, its management, or advertisers.
Come on, quit yanking me.
Scuba diving does involve risk and should never be conducted without proper instruction and training.
Oh, what's the worst thing that could happen?
I could die.
Have any questions or comments? Feel free to do so via the web at ScubaRadio.com.
Oh, hello there. Don't be alarmed. We're just preparing your listening device for Scuba Radio, the world's first radio show devoted to diving. We do this, of course, by filling the radio with water. Don't worry, we're professionals. Thanks to me, you won't even get wet. You see, I've crammed every appendage of my body into the cracks and crevices of your radio, ensuring an airtight seal. By the way, don't touch your on-off knob. That's a very sensitive area. Anyway, I should remind you, we believe in the buddy system just like diving, so don't listen alone. Call your buddy and tell them that Scuba Radio is about to begin.
We're gonna start a new life under the sea.
So, am I gonna drown?
Of course not. Just stay calm and let the gentle currents relax your every muscle.
Under the sea, under the sea.
Did it just get warmer?
There'll be no accusations, just friendly crustaceans under the sea.
Where the hell are the sharks?
And now, here's your dive guide for Scuba Radio, Greg the Dive Master.
And welcome to hour 2 of the world's first radio show devoted to diving. I am Greg the Dive Master. CJ's in the studio with me. He had a birthday this week, and he is celebrating accordingly. And I don't know, we may all be partaking in a little extra cocktail for the 4th of July for his birthday.
Cheers.
Pre-hurricane party for storm of the season.
Tropical storm.
Yeah, they think it's just going to be a tropical storm at this point. It looks like a big blow.
Or as I like to call it, a Wednesday afternoon.
Maybe. Yeah, Elsa.
A lobster stacker.
There you go.
There you
Elsa might stir up the lobsters just in time for Florida spiny lobster mini season here at the end of the month. And then they'll be all confused and ready to walk into our lobster traps.
Elsa, don't be a dirty whore.
Excuse me?
Which I believe was one of Frank Sinatra's lesser-known tracks.
Interesting.
Elsa, don't be a dirty whore.
Huh. That is real toe tapper.
And that turned into Luck Be a Lady Tonight.
Oh, okay.
But so the original demos for that was Elsa, Don't Be a Dirty Whore.
Okay, well, there you go. A little music trivia bonus on the world's first radio show devoted to diving for you. We don't vouch for any of the credibility of any of these comments and apologized in advance. So, we're covered, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
All right, the Aqua Gypsy Brittany is in Bimini to basically, yeah, she's there in the Bahamas.
Is it Bimini or Bimini?
Yeah, what is it?
Bimini.
Okay, she's going to go with that.
Baloney.
She's getting ready to go into a quarantine lockdown.
What do you mean?
They're locking her down at 7 p.m., she said.
Oh, really? Do they have a quarantine on you there at the hotel? That you can't leave or something at a certain time?
Do. Yeah, well, what happened was, I think, what had happened was...
What happened? Yeah.
I think that there was 14 cases...
Of colic that you've drank already?
Let her talk!
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So there were 14 cases in the hill, and now they moved the curfew from 7 p.m. to 5 a.m. But that's okay because we dive from 8 a.m. until 5 p.m., so we're good.
Okay, so there's a curfew from 7 p.m. to 5 a.m.
Now, is that for gypsies or regular people?
Yeah, is that just for Aqua Gypsies or everyone?
That's for Bahamian gypsies.
Okay, and you consider yourself one of those right now, I guess.
Or...
I mean, I'm in the Bahamas, so yeah.
Bahama
she's
Mama.
trying to adapt.
I had a Bahama Mama, yeah.
You know what?
So
I would have never
none of
guessed
our
it.
business.
I wouldn't have guessed it listening to her.
Does that lock you in your room or just the nearest bar?
Yes.
According to the state, I'm not quite sure, but according to the Bahamian people,
yeah,
the local bar.
Okay.
I don't know what she just said. Do you?
Greg, ask her about the pistol of the conch.
Well, why should I? You just did.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Did you get a little Bahamian Viagra in you already? Look at you go.
Like spaghetti.
Yeah, you did have some?
Yeah.
All right. What did you lose a bet or you just or what?
Are you kidding me? No.
No, she ate him like a bowl of noodle ramen.
Huh. So
gooey mess.
That wasn't
it
your
was see-through rumen.
that wasn't the first Bahamian Viagra that you've slurped down your gullet, have you?
No, it wasn't. But my friend was in town, and so they wanted to. They said, "Hey, have you ever tried this?" I said, "Yeah, sure. My friend has it." So she said, "If you try it, I will." Okay. Down the hatch it goes.
Yep. All right.
Kind of like when you ate that raw scallop last year.
Yeah, the raw scallop. Listen, 365 days ago, I ate a raw scallop.
Yeah.
365 days later,
You're eating
a conch pistol.
Which is the sexual organ of the Bahamian conch.
Greg pimped Bubble Boy and me with that one time.
What do you mean I pimped you? No, it's
you
rite of
talked us
passage.
into it. You pimped us hard.
We made you into men that weekend.
Whoa.
So it's a yearly event for me. It's a yearly event.
It's a yearly event to eat the pistol of the conch.
Not for
or
me,
just
it's
to
not.
eat anything raw.
Oh, okay.
I'll have a raw carrot.
I have video of it on my phone.
Of CJ eating a raw carrot?
ScubaRadio Facebook page.
Okay, yes, we should post this of you eating the conch. See, I've always thought that this is like a Bahamian...
Hose.
Yeah, a Bahamian hosing of the tourists. Like, hey, here.
Well,
hey,
you know
hey,
what? If
dumb
she's
shorts,
into
eat
it, then
this.
that's not going to hose
Well,
her.
she had a friend with her that she had to pimp out and said, and he's like, you've had it before. You've been, it's just like a
slurp this
clear little noodle looking thing. It has no taste to it. But the Bahamians say it's Bahamian
it's
Viagra.
gross though, going
It's
down.
an aphrodisiac.
Yeah. I mean, how's that supposed to work when you're being quarantined from, 7 p.m. to 5 a.m.? What are you supposed to do with all that pent-up energy, Brittany? And be careful what you say right now.
I'm just continuing to drink my Colic.
Uh-huh.
And we'll see how far that goes.
Okay. All right. We'll leave it at that.
None of your damn business.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. That was a long neck.
Oh.
Anyway, so Brittany...
Brittany, you can take the fifth on any of Greg's questions, just so you know.
What are you talking about? Why would you do this? That would not be good radio, CJ.
Oh, okay.
You suck as a producer. Let me just
I'm
say
not a
that
producer.
right now. I know, because it's your birthday. You're off today. So you've been
I've been called a little off.
Yeah. Troublemaker, I think, is what we all say.
Rabble
right now.
rouser.
Anyway. See, you got a 2-tank dive in this morning, Brittany? Is that the deal, or one, or what?
Yeah, this afternoon. Yeah, we're good.
So were you training your friend? Because I know that was...
Wait.
Huh? What, CJ?
She has a 2-tank dive this afternoon.
We already did that. Check.
Oh.
No,
okay.
they did 2 tanks this morning. And were you training your friend? I know that was kind of in the cards, or did you just go out and play?
Yeah.
Yeah. So these were checkout dives?
We did the pool session in Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah. Okay.
And then we couldn't get the schedule right, so we decided that it would be great to do the dives in Bimini.
Yeah.
And
love it.
so the first trip out, she didn't go. I just did it. I was okay, deuces. And I just went.
Deuces? Excuse me? What was that? What was that?
Goodbye.
Oh,
Peace.
okay. Peace. All right. Just trying to...
Later.
I was like, I was thinking poop emoji, but maybe that's just me. But okay. What? She's giving me the stink eye right now on
Appropriate.
YouTube and Facebook. But people are listening. They don't know. I didn't know, and I was watching. But anyway, okay. So you said, peace out. I'm going to go do the dive. You're not into
Bye-bye.
it. Why was she not into doing the first dive?
Just because she just want to get
Get her.
When you come over on the ferry, it's just a lot, so she just want to get her sea legs.
Want to chill out, kind of get in the Bahamian frame of mind.
But the second that I hit the ground, boom,
yeah, you were going. Yeah, gotcha. All right, so you just got out there. I mean, what's the conditions like over in Bimini right now? I mean, it's been kind of rainy in Florida.
I know, but it's gin clear water. It's like glass. It is amazing. This is the open water diver's paradise right now.
God damn it! I need to get down there.
I know. I cannot wait to certify my friend because it's gonna be so perfect. Because for the last 2 weeks, I've been in the Florida Keys. Right. I've been certifying 10 to 12-year-olds in the Florida Keys.
Right, and you're sick of that.
It's tough. It's tough. It's really hard.
Right. But now you have an adult to certify that is a friend, and you're kind of on the same level as far as mentally. Is that what you're saying?
Right. No, it's just, honestly, so the kids are easier.
Yeah.
But when conditions make it rough, it's really hard to certify the kids because when we're in the pool, here's what the kids do. They'll say, we're not sure what you're saying. Okay. All right. So we brief the skill on the surface.
Yeah.
And I'll explain it. And then I go underwater and I say, copy what I do underwater. So we go underwater, boom. And they'll do it flawlessly.
Right. Simon Says kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Then we'll brief what we're going to do in the ocean. And we do it and it's fine. They do amazing with the skills. The kids are really, really good with the skills. But getting down is an issue.
Forgive me for asking. But who's in charge for dropping the kids off at the pool?
Good question.
That's me.
Monkey
That
see,
is
monkey
you.
do.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah.
Drunk.
Anyway, okay. Well, we're going to continue this conversation with Brittany as long as she can hold her head up next on the world's first radio show devoted to diving. Stay close.
This is the Worldwide Scuba Radio Network.
explorer in the other 2/3 of your world. Be the buddy who takes the kids in the aquarium instead of just to it. Be adventurous. Be amazed. Be a diver.
Come as a guest, leave as a friend. It's a philosophy that comes from the top down at Explorer Ventures liveaboards. It doesn't matter if you're traveling solo, with a buddy, or group. Explorer Ventures does the liveaboard dive experience right. For proof, know Explorer Ventures has one of the best repeat customer stats in the dive industry. They're also the official liveaboard company of ScubaRadio. You've likely heard us talk about Explorer Ventures ScubaRadio scuba cruise trips many times, and we invite you to join us on the next one. However, whether we're on board with you or not, I'll bet an Explorer Ventures liveaboard trip will be one of the best dive experiences you've ever had. It just doesn't get any better. Saba St. Kitts, Turks and Caicos, the Galapagos, Maldives, Indonesia, humpback whales, and the Silver Banks, new destinations and itineraries are being added all the time. Call one of their talented travel consultants to find the Explorer Ventures liveaboard experience that's just right for you. 1-800-322-3577. That's 1-800-322-3577. Or visit explorerventures.com. That's explorerventures.com.
Power, simplicity, reliability. It's what you demand of your dive computer, and Shearwater delivers. Shearwater evolved out of one tech diver's need for a reliable, easy-to-use rebreather dive computer and quickly became the tech market leader. Now recreational divers have taken notice. The Shearwater Taric is the best, most intuitive, and reliable wristwatch-sized dive computer on the market. Check it out in the entire line at shearwater.com. Shearwater, dive computers for demanding divers.
Prepare to rig for dive! Your surface interval is complete. You're now clear to dive with Scuba Radio.
Scuba Radio.
The world's first radio show devoted to diving.
Scuba Radio.
Dive, dive, dive.
The Trident. Poseidon, the god of the ocean's weapon of choice. Ancient mermen used to use this weapon in battle to fight against the crustacean armies and all the shrimps and jellyfish in the sea. I often come out here to this abandoned cement factory to harness its power, learn its secrets, think about life.
I mean, I am Greg the Dive Master. Yeah, you know, you kind of do feel like an astronaut when you're underwater. That's how this astronauts train for space travel. CJ knows it.
Without the G's.
Excuse me?
Without the G-forces of the launch.
Ah, yes. That feeling of weightlessness translates from the underwater environment to space. So you kind of are an astronaut as a diver. You know, that's your superpower.
Unlike Buzzed Aldrin.
Which brings us to the Aqua Gypsy, I believe, in Bimini.
Or James T. Kirk.
She might be channeling Buzzed Aldrin today on Scuba Radio. But she's feeling good because she's in the Bahamas and we're not. And she's doing some training, getting her friend certified. The plan is to kind of nurture a new dive buddy for the future, your future dive adventures. Is that right, Brittany?
That's correct. And, you know, so throughout this past week, I've been doing a SEAL team camp.
A SEAL team camp? Really?
I bet the SEALs like that.
So SEAL team is age 8 to 10 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't get scuba certified, but you just practice in the shallow end.
Okay. But there is an age restriction. We couldn't put like Casey and Barry in this class, and
I need the class.
they look like SEAls. But
Greg, to be completely fair, Greg, there are some people that I think may need the SEAL team camp. Yes.
Okay, so they need to refresh their skills, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
You don't want to call anyone out by name?
Never.
Okay.
Yeah, I love you too, Brittany.
I never.
Wait, why do you think it was you, Casey?
Yeah, really.
It's not you. I wasn't.
She gave me the eye. I saw it.
Paranoia, big destroyer.
You know what's so cool about the SEAL team camp was that when I did video testimonials with the students. And so they're 8 and 9 years old. So I just put my phone in front of their face and I asked them, hey, what was your favorite part about SEAL Team Camp? And every one of them said, we love meditating underwater. And I'm thinking to myself, how the heck do you know about meditating?
We
at
raise our
8 to 10
vibration.
years old?
Yeah, that is
That's pretty cool.
That is odd.
Yeah. But to be completely honest, that's what I say about scuba diving.
It's
I
meditating.
think that
It's
scuba diving is meditating.
you find your like happy place when you're underwater, Brittany.
100%.
Yeah,
That's when I'm with Greg the Dive Master.
Well, I mean, it's true. I mean, I think it is something that that most divers experience once you get through the initial training of, working out the specifics of like, okay, I'm not going to die. I'm not going to die. Once you get over that initial, mental hoop or get through it, you kind of open up and you like chill out and you're like, oh, wow, this is like I'm in space. I am floating around like an astronaut.
You know what I think?
What do you think?
Where the hell are all the sharks?
Okay. But once you get through that initial fear factor of diving.
I never had that.
Diving is amazing. Diving is so freeing and relaxing.
Well, there's that. You find
once you get through the anxiety of it.
Right. The zen, the quietness of just hearing your breath and the bubbles, and you can definitely go.
Jacques Cousteau said it best, the silent world, and it is far from the silent world. And then he spoke about how.
So you're calling Jacques Cousteau a liar, are you?
Liar.
Hot take.
Okay. Yeah, but it is, but I think it's one of those kind of, I associate people finding their happy place, their Zen moment, their meditative, experience after they've done a bunch of dives. You're saying these kids came right out of your class.
These kids got it. Kids, some of these kids, like I said, 8 to 10 years old, and they're underwater.
Yeah.
And they're like head down, or some of them are like looking for a lobster, or some of them are just straight up Buddha position, boom, straight in form with fingers,
Yeah, they're doing the whole. Yeah.
Like they're on it.
How about that?
It's incredible.
These sound like superhuman kids. You sure they're not aliens or something? They don't sound like kids to me. They sound way beyond their years.
The alien connection again.
Well, hey,
That's what's so cool. I think that's what's so interesting about, and that's what I want to focus on as well in my instruction, is focusing on children, because children are the eyes of the world, and I'm not just being corny, but they are so receptive to every single thing that we throw at them.
We can lie to them constantly, and they'll believe this crap. I love it.
They're so. I'm not lying.
I'm just saying.
Listen, guys.
What?
Listen, guys. Greg has lost his
That's my
mind.
job.
Greg has clearly lost it.
Yeah.
So just keep talking and act like everything is cool.
Okay.
You can't hear this, by the way.
I'm hearing voices. Anyway, yeah. I mean, but yeah. Well, I mean, the children are our future. They are our future. I've heard this.
DJ?
Brittany's listening to a aluminum conch.
Yeah. What the heck was that?
That's
wait.
Bohemian cell phone.
Okay.
It's the only way to get through to Greg.
Aha. Yes. Talking to a conch shell.
You're gonna blow the chauffeur.
That's a direct line.
Like Hanukkah.
What is wrong with you? He really gets a pass today because it's his birthday week. So when CJ blurts out nonsense like that, you just gotta.
The show
move
never
on.
had a high point today, and it's already.
Well, we're always low.
We're
always
Mariana's
go
trench territory.
Exactly. We're down low.
Are you there?
Yes,
Hey,
come
quit
in.
it.
Come in, Brittany.
Tune in, Tokyo.
Come in, Tokyo.
Oh, jeez. What is wrong with you
Konnichiwa.
people?
Oh, konnichiwa.
Let's be honest though.
Benihana.
Brittany is, she's tempting fate this weekend because she's in Bimini, which is the Bermuda Triangle. She's in the Bermuda Triangle, and they released the report on the UFOs this week that we've been talking about, the underwater UFOs.
Yeah.
And, Bimini is one of those spots where, you can be down there diving with the kids or your friend, and next thing you know, whoosh.
It may not be the road to Atlantis. It may be the road to the underwater hangar.
Okay,
released
it
a
could be.
report of
Yeah, they got the Bimini Road down there that they say is an UFO landing strip. Yeah, be careful.
We'll find out.
Be careful, Brittany. You could get probed.
Como se dice landing strip.
God knows what else. All right, more coming up. Stay close.
Scuba Radio. Scuba Radio.
Come as a guest, leave as a friend. It's a philosophy that comes from the top down at Explorer Ventures liveaboards. It doesn't matter if you're traveling solo, with a buddy, or group. Explorer Ventures does the liveaboard dive experience right. For proof, know Explorer Ventures has one of the best repeat customer stats in the dive industry. They're also the official liveaboard company of Scuba Radio. You've likely heard us talk about Explorer Ventures Scuba Radio scuba cruise trips many times, and we invite you to join us on the next one. However, whether we're on board with you or not, I'll bet an Explorer Ventures liveaboard trip will be one of the best dive experiences you've ever had. It just doesn't get any better. Saba St. Kitts, Turks and Caicos, the Galapagos, Maldives, Indonesia, humpback whales, and the Silver Banks, new destinations and itineraries are being added all the time. Call one of their talented travel consultants to find the Explorer Ventures liveaboard experience that's just right for you. 1-800-322-3577. That's 1-800-322-3577. Or visit explorerventures.com. That's explorerventures.com.
Scuba action star Mike Scott is back in a new audiobook, Cayman Cowboys, Reefs Under Pressure. From author Eric Douglas comes the one that started it all. Listen as Mike deals with submarines, kidnapping, betrayal, and more.
He didn't even have fins or a mask to let him see in the water. He was going to be slow and blind. If it weren't for the float, he knew there would be no way he would ever make it to the surface.
Download Cayman Cowboys or Oil and Water, Return to Cayman, Turks and Chaos, and Lionfish at Amazon, booksbyeric.com, and audible.com.
Do you have a message or a product that you'd like to share with the diving world? Well, look no further than Scuba Radio. Just like you, thousands of diving enthusiasts are hearing this message, and we could be talking about you and your product or service as early as next Saturday. Remember, a terrible thing happens when you don't advertise. Nothing. Go to ScubaRadio.com, send us an email, and let's get to work to make your marketing message matter.
Let me tell you about a friend I know. He's got the world's first scuba diving radio show. So now everywhere I am, and everywhere I go, the first thing that I tune to is Scuba Radio.
This is the world's first radio show devoted to diving. I am Greg the Dive Master. CJ's in the studio with me.
What up?
And we got the Scuba Radio Scuba Squad connected via the web. Barry the Bugger, Bubble Boy, Vinny Two Tanks, Casey the Tobacco Nut, and live from Bimini with is the Aqua Gypsy. She's hanging with us. Jerry the Diver Guy, I guess, is trying to chime in with us too. I don't know if he should be pretty good and lubricated at this point.
Oh no, I don't want to see his ear again.
Well, I don't know. We'll see what happens.
That's not the canal I wanted to see.
Well, yeah. There, the thing
I wasn't
is,
clear earlier.
There is a watery mess in there, though. So you kind of close to water still?
It was just as disgusting as I thought it would be.
Yeah, but very, very possible. But anyway, he's threatening to join us again from the South Park Raw Bar. Well, I heard some rumblings. What was that, Jerry? Did you say something?
That was Casey.
Oh, that was Casey.
He's busted at the chops. Brittany's on.
Look, Greg.
Look. I can't see squat.
It's growing, Greg. Look.
We can't. You don't have your camera on, you big dummy. You got to turn your camera on, Jerry. We don't see a thing.
Jerry the Diva on the screen.
I'm drunk.
Who's drunk? Yep. Gonna keep my hand on the dump button because we may have to take a dump.
I'm sorry?
Because of what he might say. It would get us kicked off the air. And
you and your corny jokes.
Look.
What?
What the heck is wrong with my camera now?
Yeah, it's not on, you big dummy.
That's great. Just says Jerry the Diver Guy. Actually, that's better.
What do you mean? That we can't see
Audio
him?
is better than video.
There you got a point.
Oh no!
Oh, here we are.
There he
So
is.
look, our party's growing, Greg.
It's growing there. I see a bunch of folks.
Our friends are here.
Yeah.
We're ready to go on a vaccinated trip.
Oh, hey, look at the time.
Trip. Yeah, we have
Gotta
no time
run.
for this. Yeah, nothing like checking in with a bunch of drunk folks. Okay. Couldn't have said it better myself. Thanks, EJ.
You're welcome.
Happy birthday.
This is the Worldwide Scuba Radio Network.
Scuba Radio. Scuba Radio.
It is a high honor to speak at this Hall of Independence.
It's the world's first radio show devoted to diving. I'm telling you, we do need to figure out a way to do some underwater fireworks at some point. That is on my list to orchestrate an underwater fireworks display. Just a bunch of, underwater explosions like the destroyers, or throw off those explosions to bring up a submarine that's trying to bomb them out of the water.
We need some of those Husker Do's, Husker Don'ts, Whisker Biscuits.
Yeah, those. And Jerry the diver guy has a thought, which is going to be scary.
I have figured out what Neil the dive god's longevity to life is. It's not rum or anything.
Okay.
It's surf and turf. South Florida surf and turf.
South Florida surf and turf.
Look here, Greg.
Are you going to show us your belly? It looks like he's going to show us his belly.
It's chicken wings and Old Bay shrimp.
Yeah.
So what? We're a cooking show now?
That is Neil's secret to life. Redneck surf and turf.
Redneck surf and turf. Okay. Makes sense. I like it. All right. Well, you guys keep drinking, because I don't think you've had enough.
Drinking? Who's drinking? We're not drunk.
I didn't say.
Nobody's drunk. There's no alcohol here.
He just sounds like he is.
Yeah.
Lori's drunk. Lori's been drunk since she got here, though.
Okay. All right. Well, you're having a good time. So I am.
Buddy. We wish you.
Well, see you later.
Yeah. Oh, we lost your mic. Thank God.
Bye.
Love you, brother. Go enjoy your time.
Chicken
with those
wang.
diving legends.
Chicken wang.
He was going to say something he wasn't supposed to say at any second.
Oh, was he? Yeah.
I had to kind of turn that off.
God bless him.
Yeah, protect the
I
innocent.
think I saw Julio in the background.
Yes,
Jerry, just don't have some of them hot wings and then accidentally hit your butthole.
Well, excuse me? Okay. Which takes us to
Julio in the background.
Yeah, well, Julio was probably there. And yeah.
Mr. Gomez.
You'd recognize that butt anywhere, wouldn't you?
I'm sorry?
Anyway, Brittany is in Bimini, so we're all very envious. And do you have a mission this week of dives that you plan to participate in, Brittany, or are you just going to go with the flow? What is the plan in Bimini this week?
So I contacted Neil Jr. of the Bimini Watts Resort.
Yeah, well, Bimini Undersea Adventures, or Scuba
Correct.
Center, Bimini Scuba Center.
So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing a 2-tank dive on just a reef dive, and the majority of that's going to be with the nurse sharks.
Okay.
Then we're going to be going on another 2-tank dive for the certification.
Right.
And with that one, they're going to specialize in the dolphins. So
you're going to go do the wild dolphin adventure.
Right.
Sweet.
All right.
So technically that's a snorkel dive, but we're going to turn that into, this is the snorkel trip,
Yeah.
but we're going to turn that into a dolphin dive. And we're going to get my friend certified. And then from there, once she's certified, it's, we can go from there.
Oh, man. I'm so jealous. Brittany, tell me if I'm wrong. I think I know.
You're wrong. You're wrong.
I think I know
I'll save her the trouble.
Shut up.
Oh, okay.
I think she's in the mental headspace. I've been there before, and she's already had a couple of cool dives, and then she still has all this cool stuff to look forward to.
Right.
Is that right?
Heck yeah.
Very similar to a liveaboard, yes.
Oh, it's
Don't you feel like a loser right now, CJ?
No, I'm living vicariously through her.
No, you're
That's
a loser.
awesome.
You're a loser.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
I'm telling you, she did it because I booked a trip later this year, and she had to go first.
Yeah, well, see, Casey, that makes you a loser,
Casey's
too.
got a serious complex.
You guys are both a bunch of losers because you're not there with Brittany.
Suckers or losers?
No, you're sucking at losers. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm looking forward to Bugfest, so I'll get wet there.
No, me too.
Yeah.
So we kind of decided that, previously we did the scallop dive, which was a snorkel.
Right.
And we got the scallops.
I ate some scallops last night.
Ate a raw scallop. Yeah, you did that. Now you've eaten the
Ate a
pistol
raw
of a conch
scallop
there in the
on the air.
Bahamas, right?
This time last year, we were eating raw scallops on the air just because it was something to do.
Yeah.
Do
you have a spare sex organ of the conch sitting by you right now that you could do this and
I don't.
recreate that,
I
man?
did.
I have a question.
Did you just ask her if she has a spare-
Quiet! What, CJ?
Brittany, do the raw
You can
scallops?
get it on Facebook Live because I have it on there.
Okay, she has her pistol eating on Facebook.
Brittany, do the raw scallops taste anything different than the cooked ones?
The raw scallops were better than the conch sex organ.
Right, but that's not what I asked you.
Okay.
Do-
The raw scallops, yes, are better than the cooked scallops.
Does it taste like kind of like sushi, or what does it taste like?
I don't think that's accurate.
I think that this was a year ago. But I think I just did it because we were live on air.
Yeah,
and
she was. We dared her. Yeah.
Scuba Radio fans out there listening, go back to a year ago.
Right.
Tune in Tokyo to when I ate
a raw scallop. We're like, she will not be alive by next Saturday's show, but here we are a year later.
Remember, it was in question whether or not I was going to be alive on the next show.
Correct. That's what I'm saying. And you made it. You made it.
Well,
so the scallop didn't kill you last year.
So I
Surely
think I
conch pistol
prefer
will.
them cooked with butter and white wine.
So this year, conch pistol can't be half as worse.
I don't think that's accurate. I think there's you got a 50-50 chance you'll make it by next Saturday.
Pistolo.
Yeah.
Conch pistol, yeah.
No, actually, all it'll do.
Noodle.
Yeah, it doesn't have any taste though, right? I mean, I actually got suckered in long time ago, and it has no taste.
He asked if I wanted it, and I was like, I've already had it with the Scuba Radio crew.
Mm-hmm.
But I looked at my friend, and she was like, what?
Why would I do that?
You know what? If I ever do that again, I'm going to chase it with like a shot of rum or something.
Well, it has no taste.
I know, but it's just gross going down.
It's about the texture, is what you're saying. Yeah. It's like a slimy noodle.
Yeah.
And just slurp it right down.
Sloop it down.
Slurp it. You suck it. Stick it in your mouth, then suck it.
Yeah.
And so that's what you do. And then, if you live through the next day, you're going to be really horny.
Or you're just going to be a really good diver, which is why I did it.
Never heard that. Never heard it makes you a better diver. Never heard that at all.
Well, it must have worked because Brittany's an awesome diver.
Well, it hadn't been 24 hours yet. How long ago?
Had it before. Maybe it happened the first time.
It takes time for the pistol to kick in. I mean, I don't know. How are you feeling right now?
Okay. So here's what I'm going to say. This is going out to the Scuba Radio fan base.
Yeah.
All three of them.
Yeah.
Because I ate the conch
pistol.
Yeah. I will catch more lobster than Greg, the superstar diver.
What?
Oh, that happens anyway. The last time we were down there, which is 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, she did.
Nope,
she cleaned up.
I'm gonna be Greg. I'm gonna be Greg the dive master.
That is.
That's not hard to do.
She would have won the largest lobster contest.
I beat Greg.
Yeah, you
2 years
did.
ago.
Yeah, you did.
And Greg, 2 years ago, I beat him fair and square, and he came back with some logistics of why I didn't beat him. Blah 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 blah.
Right. The truth.
No.
He lies. He lies. He has the bully pulpit. He's got the microphone.
I don't know what you're talking about.
This year, on Scuba Radio, I will beat this guy fair and square.
Oh, gauntlet tossed down.
Yeah.
Greg, what do you think about that? Challenge accepted. Take it.
I know Brittany, and I know she is a liar. So I'm just going to leave it at that.
I don't know, man.
What?
She could smoke you.
Bug
So
boy,
last
what's the matter with
Greg
you?
beat me on the technicality.
Yeah, I smacked her upside the head. Is that what you're saying?
No.
The technicality.
It was a time
was
thing.
I caught my lobster after 3:01 a.m.
Ah.
Yeah, because we were super late, remember?
Yeah.
Yes.
It was like 1 o'clock by the time we first.
Greg, on the other hand, is you didn't get the biggest lobster. Okay, Greg. That was after 3 a.m.
Uh-huh.
So this year, Greg and I are going to go out. We're going to go toe-to-toe. The Aqua Gypsy.
I wear fins. I don't know about you.
They're live on Scuba Radio.
We're going to go fin to fin.
I got
Lobster Slayer is taking on his arch enemy.
Bug Girl.
Bug Girl.
Uh-oh.
Bug Girl.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Scuba Radio.
Would you like to talk diving? Greg the Dive Master's all toweled down and ready to take your call now. Call Scuba Radio at 1-888-88-SCUBA.
Power, simplicity, reliability. It's what you demand of your dive computer. And Shearwater delivers. Shearwater evolved out of one tech diver's need for a reliable, easy-to-use rebreather dive computer and quickly became the tech market leader. Now recreational divers have taken notice. The Shearwater Peregrine is a simple, full-color, multi-gas dive computer. It's also the most economical Shearwater dive computer released to date. Check it out and the entire line at shearwater.com. Shearwater. Dive computers for demanding divers.
Hosting a radio show about scuba diving, flying, and boating is one of the best gigs on the planet. It's actually part of my job to check out and report on cool new products I personally use to enhance my diving, flying, and boating adventures. However, I do believe in sharing the joy, and this is why I wanted to tell you about Nanook Professional Protective Cases. Nanook cases are designed to protect the most sensitive equipment in the harshest environments. From their high-impact NK7 resin to their exclusive Power Claw latches, Nanook has raised the bar for those of you that demand the best protection for your gear. Plus, Nanook cases generally cost less than similar products currently on the market. From an iPhone to a full set of dive gear, whatever you need to shield from the elements, Nanook Professional Protective Cases has the size, shape, and color for you. Go to nanook.com. That's NANUK.com for Nanook Professional Protective Cases. The evolution of protection.
Hi, Larry. Florida spiny lobster season is open and the divers are coming for us.
Fear not, my quaking crustacean. We're way too fast for those bubble-blowing morons.
But they have the equalizer.
The equalizer?
The equalizer is a lightweight lobster snare with a one-handed band-powered trigger that grabs lobsters fast. Get your equalizer now at Florida dive retailers and at lobstersnare.net.
Larry, duck in. I can see your antenna.
Yikes.
The equalizer lobster snare at lobstersnare.net.
Scuba Radio.
Prepare to rig for dive!
Your surface interval is complete. You're now clear to dive with Scuba Radio.
Scuba Radio.
The world's first radio show devoted to diving.
Scuba Radio.
Dive, dive, dive.
To every citizen throughout our land, have a glorious Independence Day. Have a great 4th of July. God bless you and God bless America. Happy 4th of July. Hey!
This is the world's first radio show devoted to diving. Happy birthday, America. Hopefully you're making the best of it on this 4th of July weekend. I am Greg the Dive Master. CJ in the studio with me. Scuba Radio, Scuba Squad, connected via the web. That would be Barry the Bugger, Bubble Boy, Vinny Two Tanks, Casey the Tobacco Nut. And
America.
then live from Bimini, the Aqua Gypsy, Brittany. Yeah. He thinks she can catch more lobster than me for a bug fest.
She will.
If
Says Bug Boy.
If I have Barry in my corner, I can't lose.
You're doomed.
Thank you, Casey.
Barry's a good bugger.
Oh, thank you.
Not against the Master Slayer.
That's right. Well, I am the Lobster Slayer. CJ is Bug Boy.
And
Brittany
now we have
is
Bug Girl.
Yeah, evidently we have
Girl.
Bug Girl. But is Bug Girl? Is she?
She's a nemesis.
Does she? Yeah. Does she work for?
Right.
Work
You
for
would think
the
she would
better
team
good
team
or
up with us.
I would think so. She would be like our third wheel.
All right,
No,
so
that's
here
not
it
third
is.
wheel.
Here
No.
it is.
What?
It's Greg, CJ, and Casey versus Brittany, Barry, and James.
Can I
Bell Boy.
can I go on Barry's team?
Benny Two Tanks is the referee.
Off the injured list, so
Okay.
Barry is good.
so that means we get points. We get extra lobster.
Well, wait. Is Casey? Casey, are you going to be? Are you going to be at Bugfest, Casey?
No, I'm just starting physical therapy. They took
see?
the cast off. I'm in the walking cast.
Casey can be on the injured list. Barry's on the injured list.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I can't carry any heavy shit.
No, perfect. No. Casey and Barry are the support staff. They're the support staff.
Right.
So it's the Aqua Gypsy and Bubba Boy against.
But there's no
Greg
way
the
I can
Dive
be
Master.
in charge of lifting that heavy full net of lobster from Greg into a cooler and handing it back to him. I might slip.
I can carry the bag.
Okay.
So it's Greg the Dive Master.
All right. So Bug Boy's going to hold my sack while I fill it.
Don't put it that
with
way.
Lobster that'll be at a number that is much higher than Brittany.
Whatever sack he wants to hold, he can hold.
Okay.
I'm out.
But
And I'll be the official tally machine on the boat, counting the ballots. I mean, the lobster.
He's going to eat them. Casey will eat them before we get back to the dock.
You're going to just see little
Casey
antennas.
and Barry are going to duke it out.
We may have a grill on board just to quality test everything.
Quality control. You come back from the second dive, there's just going to be shells left.
Okay.
Here's what Barry's good for. Barry's
thank
good
you.
for
Nothing.
for ripping, cleaning the shells.
Barry.
He's really good. I've seen him.
Barry is good at ripping
Clean a
shells.
shelf.
I know how to stick an antenna up the wazoo.
Whoa, hey.
Wazoo, Greg.
I'll tell you what. I know Barry, and he can rip them with the best of them. But I'm not sure.
I wouldn't change my wetsuit in front of him.
Trimming the shells. Got it.
Okay.
It's Bubble Boy and the Aqua Gypsy versus.
Oh wait, are you going to be the Aqua Gypsy, or are you going to be Bug
keeps
Girl?
resetting this.
I know.
Aqua Gypsy, tomato, tomato.
Well, there's a totally different character role that you have to take on for lobster season, Brittany.
No, I'm the Aqua Lobster Gypsy.
She's the
I thought
Aqua.
she was Bug Girl.
Wait a minute.
There's a whole purple costume.
Did you
have
just
to put on.
pose? She just posed when she said that
did.
too.
She did.
Yeah.
Yeah, she did like a superhero pose, like put her hands on her.
Look out,
hips.
dude. She's not playing around.
Yeah, right.
Okay. All right.
I think we need to take this seriously.
No,
better show up,
that'd be the first
Wayne.
time ever. But this is part of the fun thing of being a diver, isn't it? We can take on these obvious personas that we kind of morph into for lobster season, and then talk smack amongst our dive buddy friends, and prove our superiority over them.
You mean lie?
Correct.
Greg thinks that we're talking smack until we actually win.
No. Let's be clear.
You know,
I will make the prediction that once again, for lobster mini season, the Lobster Slayer is going to limit out on the radio.
Greg,
On the radio.
which means nothing. I love you, Greg.
And
you know I
the
love you, but my
scuba-
money's on Brittany.
The Scuba Lobster Gypsy.
The Scuba Lobster Gypsy. What kind of thing is that?
Little awkward, little cumbersome. Tighten it up. What happened to Bug Girl?
Yeah, Bug Girl has a ring to it.
Girl. Aqua Gypsy.
But I don't know if Bug Girl is she?
But Bug Girl needs to be on our side.
I know she should be on the good
like
side.
Alicia Silverstone.
No, we can't have too many on the one side.
Yeah, I mean there was what there was.
That would be the
Batgirl,
team. That would
and
be
there
the
was-
team. It would be Lobster Slayer, Bug Boy, and Bug Girl.
Maybe she's Bug Woman. Like Catwoman.
Bug Girl.
Well, yeah, but if you're gonna play on the dark side, You know,
Dark side.
that's what it sounds like to me. You're leaning towards the dark side there, Brittany.
Like Catwoman.
I know. Look, I'm good.
Bug woman.
I'm all American.
All American. Okay. All right. So maybe she'll be Bug
She is
Girl.
truly apple pie.
Okay. Huh. That didn't sound creepy at all. Anyway. Well, this has been fun. And look, it just
thank God it's over.
Went by. Oh, happy birthday, CJ. All right. Happy birthday and America for the rest of you. Make the best of it this weekend. Till next time, remember, it's always better where, gang?
Down where it's wetter.
Safe diving, everyone.
They all love Scuba Radio. On the boat or down below, if you want to stay in the know. If you be pressurized there, you'll want to be there on Scuba Radio. Let's go.
Scuba Radio. Scuba Radio is a production of Overboard Entertainment Incorporated.
Scuba Radio. This seems the logical place for fish to congregate.
Remember, you can listen live or to archives of past editions of Scuba Radio worldwide over the internet at ScubaRadio.com.
So we're in international waters? Indeed so.
Tell a friend and buddy up with your radio every week for Scuba Radio, the world's first radio show devoted to diving.
Well, it's all very nice here, but we should be going. I miss me wife and me oxygen.
Yes, we all miss our loved ones and gases. Let's go.
The opinions you just heard on Scuba Radio are those of the hosts, callers, and guests.
Okay, what I just heard? Blah, 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 blah.
They are not necessarily those of any station or network, its management, or advertisers.
Come on, quit yanking me.
Scuba diving does involve risk and should never be conducted without proper instruction and training.
Oh, what's the worst thing that could happen?
I could die.
Have any questions or comments? Feel free to do so via the web at ScubaRadio.com.